she see me.
Exactly.
Did she see all the lights?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, let's give her a big round of applause. Happy birthday.
walking home, 3 o'clock in the morning. Talking about I'll be good to you. We'll be together. See each other. Walk away with victory. Oh, baby. Love and
Enjoy your meal, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your meal.
Let's go. Cha-cha, real slow. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One off this time. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Oh, young looking good. Come on.
Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's go. Left foot, let's go. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you go to the top?
Y'all cannot top that.
Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot down. Left foot down, y'all. Cha-cha, real smooth.
I have never seen nobody top that.
Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's go. Left foot, let's go. Charlie Brown. Hop it down. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that stuff. It's electric.
This is a birthday celebration going down. Come on.
You gotta Poetry. Okay. Rain, winter, and poetry. Come forward, y'all. Now.
Okay, Rain. Okay.
Here we go. And did y'all get the song together as well? Okay. Okay, not right after, but they have a song for you too, Miss Sharonne. They're going to do the dance for you first, then they're going to do a song later. Y'all ready? All right. The Rock Bay School of Dance. They never forgot. Here we go.
Alright, don't do too much recording now. We gotta make the screen. Not too much. I'm sorry, your fingers over there. Alright, don't be shy. Fingers over here. Go ahead.
Okay. Dance on the bottom. So.
I'm gonna forget.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Watch what they learn. 15 minutes.
You timed it.
Come on. Come on, shorties.
adult, male or female.
That's right.
The rock school of dance is the place to be. You know, there was a time, and I don't know if you all know this, but they would take in children who could not afford to pay their fees. And they still do a lot of that.
That's right.
So if you have some limited donations or some way down money in your pocket and you want to sponsor some of these children to go out and challenge themselves to dance and African music, pass it on over to this room. Help him stay alive. Because we need the rock School of Dance right here in this community. All right? I had to. I just had to say that because, it was a surprise to me. I knew they had studied this and knew the dancing years ago, but to know that they actually remembered, I said, wow, that man had implanted that in their brain. It's something you never forget. So try it. All right?
Clap, 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 clap. If you remember, anybody old enough to remember, a few of you might be old enough to remember, back in 1965, when Brother Malcolm was assassinated at the Audubon Ballroom, LaRock was torn and caught between Elijah and Brother Malcolm. So LaRock had just left a gig where Elijah Muhammad was speaking. Then he had to rush to the Audubon because Malcolm called him at the last minute. And LaRock was already dancing, drummers already ready. As soon as they went in the dress room, getting ready to get called back, the bullets started flying. They never got a chance to perform. But LaRock and Brother Malcolm were very close. And that was back when Clarence 13X and all them started the 5 Percenters on 7th Avenue, 127th Street. That temple is still there. Anyway, there was a major part of Harlem. He was a major part of the civil rights movement. He used to go to New Jersey and calm down the riots with the police department beating the blacks up through African dance. Now, that's where I am, in Newark, New Jersey, teaching discipline through dance. Yep. And so, the children like what the girls did. Now, I didn't get a chance to work with them, but I'm going to play for them. Y'all want to do something, don't you? Would you want to do something? The little kids want to come and dance? You want to dance? I'll play some drums for you. All right, any more children? Come on.
Oh, look at that.
All right. Do me a favor. Which one of you? Poetry. No, last time I seen them, they were this tall. They a little taller now, so their faces change. But all of the salams look alike. I encourage you to go to your family reunions so you don't end up marrying your own cousin. Yeah, go to your family reunions. Okay, here we go. That ain't for the people in this room. That's just life. Okay, so poetry. You want to stand in front of those kids and give them the first step that I gave you all today. Even though they've been dancing with me when they were little, what I gave them today they never saw before. We learned that over there in the corner. So rain poetry, is going to show them open together, open together. Okay, girls? When I say I go, you say amen. I go? I go means, man, have your attention, please. I have something to say. Amen means I'm listening. Go ahead and speak. It's a language from Ghana, West Africa. I go. So when you hear me say I go, you say, all right. See, I teach your age group too. Discipline before dance. Okay, so face me, poetry. Face me, because if you face them, that's your right, and that would be their right. You confuse them. So go to your right, so they go to their right, because they're following what you're doing. Watch what she does. When she open her arms, she open her legs. Open together, open together, open together, open together, open together, open together, open together. Singles, here we go. One to the right, one to the left, one to the right, one to... Can you remember that? I'm going to play the drums for you. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Why do y'all have to get in front of her? She needs to look at something. There you go. Ready? No, you can help me. What's your name? Asada, make sure you watch what she's doing. Just follow her, okay? I play 4 beats and you start. You don't know how to do it, that's why you have to watch her. She's going to show you. Okay? 4 beats and you start. How many beats? 4. Okay, here we go. Both arms back, not 1, 2. Put them both back.
go back. When the left leg goes back, both arms go back. You understand? I go. Watch it. Back together, back together, back together, turn. Back together, back together, turn. Back together, back together, back together, turn. Now, before we wait. I have to sing my little song just in case. Say, this is my right hand, this is my left. Sing.
This is my right hand. This is
Good. When we use our right leg, it's that one. It's never going to change the rest of your life. That's what we say right there. Okay? Watch her. She's going to do 2 steps. Follow her. I'm going to do it slow. I'm going to do it a little faster. We don't need her in a minute. We're going to do it by yourself. You might not need her. Ready? Here we go. No, let's do the first one, then the second. Here we go.
All right. Give yourself a round of applause. You deserve it. Woo! Yo, there you go right there. Come on. Now at the count of 3, I want everybody to sing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy That's what Joey is so good, huh? Meantime, with the green time, happy 70th, we do it to you right here. This is Saturday night, y'all. Come on. want everybody in the building to make sure you get a picture with the birthday girl. Let's give her a big round of applause. Right?
One time. All right, so this is a toast to my mama, who's always taking care of business.
Yeah.
My mom, listen.
If you do not have a glass,
If you don't have a glass, see my brother.
No, there's one there. On the
Let me
table.
know. I'll bring it over to you. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I don't drink. Don't drink.
All right. You know,
Why can't I do it too?
you know, yeah. Get up in there. Get up in there. Oh, watch out.
How many we got?
All right, so listen. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Everybody.
All right.
Oh, look, he wants some of that. He wants some of that. So, you know, my mom. Uh-oh, what's Aaliyah at? You know, my mom, I always describe my mom when I'm out on the road and I'm speaking, and I talk about my mom being my rock. And all of you know, because of the situation that I went through, how strong my mom was and how strong my mom is.
Amen.
I was looking over there as we were about to start this toast, and she was over there taking care of business. And I said, my mom's been taking care of business for a long time.
Amen.
You know, my mom inspired me to utilize my gifts. And she said all of us were born with gifts.
Amen.
And she said those gifts are the tools that will allow you to make your money in this world.
Right.
And so when we focus on those things and we give birth to them, anything is possible. And so my mom, while I was in prison, you know, she semi-inspired me to create this shirt that I'm now calling Born Brave. It's going to be released shortly, and y'all will see it. It's going to be dope. It's probably already been, you know, my wife has been wearing a lot of the good shirts that I have, you know, but she's you know, in terms of the marketing, she's great with that. But I want to just share this with you. This is a part of my new poetry book. And it's just the last paragraph, but in here is a poem that's dedicated to my mom. And so I end with this, and I say, most of the poetry written in this book was written while I was incarcerated, between the time frame of 1989 and 1997. There are pieces that were written after this time, but the bulk of the material took shape while I was in prison. I've always called this body of work, Words of a Man, because the social and justice systems weren't treating me like a man. From the unbelievable accusations from the start, to the wild convictions of the media, to Donald Trump's full-page ad, calling for the reinstatement of the death penalty.
Amen.
To the final judgment and to the imprisonment. The system wasn't treating me like I was a man. So because I knew I was a man, a human being, and a son of God, I had to remind myself, and these words were a big part of that. Here I was at the beginning of this whole bid, and I had to grow up very, very fast. But I wanted to share this word specifically because I wanted people to know that when you find yourself in so-called dark places, there's always a light somewhere in the darkness. And even if that light is inside you, you can illuminate your own darkness by shedding that light on the world. And so this poem, the very first poem, that's what you do, you snap, you know what I'm saying? She and the hey. The very first poem in this book is dedicated to my mom. And it's very succinct, but it's very powerful. And it's called My Mother. Beautiful, bold, beloved, black, divine, loving, mother, hero, warrior, queen. All right.
That's my mama, y'all. That's my mama. So I'm gonna call my brother and my sister up just to say a few words too. You know, because we're very happy when you know, I was talking to my lawyer, my attorney earlier, and I said, you know, I always make it a point now to make sure that I hug my mom. You know, because when I was in prison, I couldn't show no love. And so the simple things that you know, people take for granted, being able to hug a person and share intimate things with them, that's not something that you would do in prison because it can cost you your life. So I always make it a point to do that. My attorney said, make sure you do that because one day she may not be here. And that's just the reality of life, as my mother always tells us. You know, cancer survivor.
Yeah, she is.
Stage 4, she knocked it down. She said, get out of here.
Look at that.
Just came back from a great trip to India. You know, planning to go to Ethiopia next. My wife said she's going to be on that trip.
Oh, I want to go too.
Hey, listen, we could do a caravan. We could do a caravan. But you know, the strength and the pride, I think, is the best way to say it, that I have when I think about my mom and think about everything that she's done and everything that she will do. I'm very fortunate to have been born in this family. You know, and I'm gonna end with this because Asada, relax. In the Islamic tradition, a child, when he's born or she is born, we don't usually have baby showers. And the reason why that is because when the child is born, the parents are charged with trying to figure out who is this that has come. And so they observe the child for about 7 days. And it's at that time that they have a baby naming ceremony where they bring the whole family in and the friends and everyone comes to find out who is this that has come. And my mother named me Yusuf Idris Fahadil Abdus Salam. And I never knew what it meant specifically because my mother would always say, that meant you was born with hair on your head. And I found out, you know, the power of what my mom gave me. I found out that my name, Yusuf, means God will increase. And Idris means the teacher. And Fadil means with justice. And of course, everybody knows Salam means peace. But when you put my whole name together, it becomes a beautiful sentence. God will increase the teacher with justice. And peace. So,
Beautiful.
I'm going to pass the mic to my right. My sister's on my right.
Can I talk? That used to be me.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. My mother used to always tell me, you know, she found me in a banana patch. So I am truly happy that she found me in a banana patch. Because Yusuf is very right. She is all of our sheroes. And we love her dearly. She means the world to us. You know, I didn't know or didn't understand the role and how important and how her strength, how it was until I became a mother for myself. And I really understand all that she's gone through and just the amount of love and still the amount of strength that you need when your child goes through something and you still have other children that you need to make sure that you're not going through anything. So I definitely appreciate everything that she's done. But again, I said I was going to make this brief. I love you, Ma. Happy birthday. Wish you many, many more.
Many.
All right. You guys know I don't like to talk.
Yes, you do.
Not all. But on this day,
I will talk for my mom. So, I don't have any story to tell. But I will say this. Those that know me know that I am very driven. Get very focused at things. And when I have made up my mind to do something, I do it. I get all that from her. I can tell you, though I won't, so many times where she has been so driven to do what she needs to do for me, my brother, my sister. It's amazing. So I want to thank you. We all thank you. We want to celebrate this day with you because it is a celebration of your birthday. Okay? So, without further ado, you guys all raise your glasses. If you don't have a glass in your hand, raise your hand. It's a perfect song. Mom, we love you.
Love you.
Got some more. If you guys finish your class, let me know. I'll bring you some more.
I'll finish. I'm done now.
Wait. My brother-in-law is speaking.
You know, there's nothing greater than being in a what?
Loving family.
That's one of the focus of our family. There's nothing greater than being in a loving family. And loving family need leaders. Leaderless groups wind up with no love. So as you can see, there's a whole lot of love in this house. And one of the leaders of that love is Miss SHARONNE. I met her 45 years ago. And when I met her, I said to myself, this here lady is a very serious lady. So when these gentlemen say, and this young lady say that their moms is very determined, I remember when anytime my children, one of my children got sick, she would always tell us, you put this in there, this in there, this in there, and 2 or 3 days later that child was well. So I'm going to say this in closing. A lot of times I was sick, she came and said, Frank, put this in there, that in there, and guess what? I was well the next day. I love you, baby. You'll never know.
Oh, you want to speak too?
I'll follow my niece's lead. She said keep it short. But SHARONNE is my older sister, so she's older. Don't forget that, right? She's the oldest. But coming up as a child, she always took care of me. So she would make sure, because my mother, sometimes she had to work the night shift, she would make sure that I had my breakfast in the morning before I went to school, that I was clothed properly, and she's still taking care of me now. She makes sure that I have my juices. I say, okay, SHARONNE, I'm coming by, I'm coming across the bridge, I'm on the FDR, and she would meet me with some type of herbal drink. I didn't always know what was in it, but I knew that if it came from her, that it was something that was good. So I want to thank you. She's always looking out. Even today, on this, her birthday party, she called me because we were in India together. And we were at a jewelry store and they wanted to overcharge us. I said, I need some earrings for my grandbaby. They wanted to charge us $500. And she said, what? Child, you can get something better at Macy's. She called me today around 4 o'clock and she said, I got the earrings. Now this is her day, but she took the time out to make sure that I had the earrings that I want. So I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll allow you to keep on taking care of me for a long time to come.
You know, I want to thank all of you, and I want to say just one thing that you all may or may not know. And that thing is that my brother-in-law, my brother Frank, who just spoke a few minutes ago, I'm away from this thing. Okay, who just spoke a few minutes ago? Now his birthday is on November the 7th. The 8th? Well, whatever day it is, it's coming behind me. We have a lot of people that's born on the same days in our family. But that's one of the reasons why we do so well together. Because I came first and he came right after. So he got some of the same spirit in him that I have in me, but he got the tail end of it. You know, and it's been times when we've had our birthdays, and they would put my name on the cake, Frank and Sharonne. I'm sure most of you remember that. And here I had a birthday this time all by myself. But while you all were singing happy birthday to me, I would love it if you could just sing happy birthday to my favorite brother and brother-in-law, Frank. And your daughter-in-law. Oh, and my daughter-in-law. Where's my daughter-in-law at? Her birthday is in November?
No, she said 22nd. 22nd.
November the 22nd?
Yeah.
We're going to come back for you. Okay. And I have a nephew that's born on my same exact day. And then Aaliyah is on the 12th. Aaliyah, who's been trying to hide all this time. Somebody found Aaliyah. Aaliyah has been found. Okay, so let's just do one more happy birthday to Frank and Aaliyah and to one of my nephews that's not here, Jamal. Frank Jamal Harris, who didn't make it this round. He's laying up on the beach someplace having a good time while we out here in the cold. But that is life. He's in Florida. So let's give him a big round. Okay, y'all ready?
Basically to everybody, but mainly Grandma, because everybody else wouldn't be here. Well, a lot of people wouldn't be here if it was for her.